All right, but this is the story of the three servants.
Okay. So it's Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 through 30. The kingdom is also like what happened when a man went away and put his three servants in charge of all he owned. The man knew what each servant could do, so he handed 5,000 coins to the first servant, 2,000 to the second, and 1,000 to the third. Then he left the country. As soon as the man had gone, the servant with the 5,000 coins used them to earn 5,000 more. The servant who had 2,000 coins did the same with his money and earned 2,000 more. But the servant with 1,000 coins dug a hole and hid his master's money in the ground. Sometime later, the master of those servants returned. He called them in and asked what they had done with his money. The servant who had been given 5,000 coins brought them in with the 5,000 that he had earned. Okay, so that's 10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he said, "Sir, you gave me 5,000 coins and I have earned 5,000 more. The rich are getting richer." "Wonderful," his master replied. "You are good and faithful servant. I left you in charge of only a little, but now I'll put you in charge of much more. Come and share in my happiness." Next, the servant who had been given 2,000 coins came in and said, "Sir, you gave me 2,000 coins and I have earned 2,000 more." "Wonderful," his master replied. "You are a good and faithful servant. I left you in charge of only a little, but now I'll put you in charge of much more. Come and share in my happiness." The servant who had been given 1,000 coins then came in and said, "Sir, I know that you are hard to get along with. You
Hold on,
harvest."
y'all listening?
Yeah.
Everybody else done flip the money up, Scoop. This next nigga start to tell the master what type of nigga he is. Yo, bro, I know you don't really like when people touch your stuff. Hold on, I gave you a band, bro, but hold on, finish that.
What that is? The Bible?
Yes, sir.
What
Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 through 30.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so
you go ahead finish though. Let me see what happened with the bro with the 1,000.
All right, so he says, "Sir,
hard to get along with.
I know that you are hard to get along with. You harvest what you don't plant and gather crops where you haven't scattered seed. I was frightened and went out and hid your money in the ground. Here is every single coin." The master of the servant told him, "You are lazy and good for nothing. You know that I harvest what I don't plant and gather crops where I haven't scattered seed. You could have at least put my money in the bank so that I could have earned interest on it."
But when he's saying the bank, I change that in a little bit. But this modern bank system is not what he's talking about, because you're never gonna double your money in the bank. If you put your money in the bank, you lost your money. Well, I don't know, but you lost it. The reason why I'm saying you lost it is because the rate of inflation outgrows that every year. So you're not doing anything. So that whatever percentage you got is not beating inflation. So every year you lose money because you're not beating inflation just by your money sitting there.
So putting in the bank is like putting it in the marketplace at that point in time, because the only way to really grow your money was to give it to someone who needed capital, who was guaranteed to get a profit off that capital.
Or you go buy something and you go to the market and you flip it up. Right? There's a bunch of little different things. But this motherfucker said, he watching the master. He said, "Yo, master, I be seeing you go to the market, so I know you ain't no rich man." Like, he's judging the master now. "I know you ain't no rich man, bro. I see you plant. You don't be planting, bro. You be gathering shit from. You don't be planting nothing, bro. I be seeing you harvest. I never seen you plant, master." That's what he worried about telling the master about. He don't even know what the master got going on, so the master already know you. I already knew your heart from the beginning, which is why I gave bruh 5, which is why I gave bruh 2. Listen how the Most High did them finish out the story.
Okay. So then the master said, "Now your money will be taken away and given to the servant with the 10,000 coins. Everyone who has something will be given more, and they will have more than enough. But everything will be taken from those who don't have anything. You are a worthless servant, and you will be thrown out into the dark, where people will cry and grit their teeth in pain."
So I don't know if America is evil or they're trying to just live super biblical, right? The Bible says the poor shouldn't get anything, and they make sure of that, right? They told us during the pandemic the niggas that got rich was the rich, right? That's weird as hell. That's weird that the Bible said it way back then, Scoop, and now it's playing out right now. That's weird to me. You feel me? You got to kind of peep that when you like, hold on, this shit wasn't just story. Like we could, I'm telling you, if we take the characters out and stop making them these old people, we could literally turn them into new people. Like, hold on, damn, that's how we're giving it up. That's the American government, bro. People do that all the time, but they don't try to transfix the characters. They don't want to be Yeshua. They don't want to be Matthew. They don't want to be nobody in the Bible. They just want to tell you who America is. Yo, bro, America is Babylon. Oh, okay, cool. Who you is? Are you Judas? Who are you? I don't see you doing nothing, right? So that was super interesting. You finished with that situation?
Yeah, but just to kind of give you more context to the archaic language, instead of saying bank, which was the contemporary English version that we just read, this is the King James version. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. So that is the whole gaining money with interest.
So like, so with usury.
Yeah, someone used my money. So now you're gonna pay a fee in a percentage format.
Which is why I don't really like contemporary English, because English has so much different words. Like they have bank. Bank don't technically have to mean the thing that we go to and put our money in.
Yeah, because that is the worst interest you can gain at this point in time in this modern day.
They have different words for word. I'm telling you, this English language, they said when the motherfucking Indians seen these people, they was like, yo, you speak with 5 tongues or what? How much of a tongue these bros had? Because they wasn't saying real words. Everything had a different word for it. It's like, bro, but you just said that, and now you're saying that means that too? I don't like, how could you do that, bro? Why you all your words mean the same shit? So that's a confusing language, but Empress, let's go a little lighter. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that in. You know, it's a cool overview real quick, man.
Coin.
Oh yeah, definitely the market recon.
Okay. Right here.